Hello friends and welcome at my channel. Today I would like to show you how to compute approximate values if we are talking about, for example, square roots. So if I would like to compute a square root out of x plus, let's say, some delta x, basically what I'm talking about is I'm having f of x, some value that I maybe can compute, and I'm adding something to this value. Let me say I would have to compute square root out of 5. And I could write it as square root out of 4, which I know is 2. Sadly, I cannot write plus square root of 1. It would be totally wrong considering mathematics. But I would like to write something. And this something is basically the idea of Taylor series, and that means we're going to describe f of x plus delta x as f of x we can also write xo here plus, well, something else, and this something else is totally fine proved or written as f prime at xo times x minus xo, and then we move on to the second, third, and so on derivatives. But this very first step is already enough to approximate the values pretty nicely. So let me show you this at this example. The first derivative of square root of x is 1 divided by 2 square root of x. And the interval length that we're running from xo to delta x is basically delta x. So that means the square root out of x plus delta x would be square root out of x itself plus, well, the derivative 1 divided by 2 square root out of x times delta x, which I can write here. And it helps us to compute many values. Well, accurate enough. Let's see. Square root of 5, once again, is square root out of 4 plus 1 divided over 2 times square root out of 4. So this is 2 plus 1 divided by 4. This is 2.25. If you know the value of the square root out of 5, that would be approximately 2.23. So we are very close to the correct value. That's great. Let me give you one more example. Square root out of 17 would be approximately square root out of 16 plus 1 divided by 2 times square root out of 16, which is 4 plus 1 divided by 8. So 4.125, which should be, well, close enough, I think. Square root out of 70, what would that be? Well, which value do we have close to 70, which is a square number? I would say 64, and then 6 is remaining, so we got 6 divided over 2 times square root out of 64. So this is 8 plus, we can cancel it. This is 3/8, right? So this is 8.375. Let's do now square root out of 640. That will be square root out of 625 plus, well, that would be 15 divided over twice the square root out of 625, 25 plus 15 divided by 2 times 25. We can cancel those two. This is 3, this is 5, so 25 plus 3/10 or 0.3. So 25.3. And if you use your calculator, you will see it's pretty close. All right, thanks for watching, and next time we'll compute maybe a bit more of approximations. Have a good day. Bye bye.